Yo, 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 whoa, yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo. What's good with it? It's the homie Mac. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Each one, teach one. Peace and love. Reporting live from the Dogon. It's the homie Mac. Again, music, art, culture, knowledge. Yeah. So, let's get straight to it. This is a session of Mac Minutes. You know what it is. Reporting live from the Dogon once again. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just how I do sometimes. But yeah, Deion Sanders left Jackson State for a white girl. Let me say that again. Deion Sanders left Jackson State for a white girl. Yeah, so first off, I want to say this. This is not meant to bash Deion. I'm not anti-Deion. I don't hate Deion. Am I disappointed? Hell yeah. Am I upset? Am I frustrated? Do I feel disgruntled? Yeah, very much so. The thing that was so dope, like Deion galvanized a lot of people. Deion was the impetus behind a lot of hope for HBCUs, for HBCU football. That's the thing. Look at all the other videos I made about Deion. It was so much bigger than sports. I was saying collectively, this man is influencing black paradigms. You know, it almost seemed like him going to an HBCU, there was like a healing. And it was bigger than football. You know, and I got people telling me, well, first of all, let me say this. As y'all probably know by now, it's official. I want to sit on this until it became official. But Deion Sanders is leaving Jackson State to coach football at University of Colorado Buffaloes. Colorado, Power 5 school, Pac-12 conference. But Colorado's football ain't been about nothing really for a while. But they did win a national championship back in 1990 when I was in elementary, when I was, 6? And that's not a shot at them. Deion, that's the thing about hope. Hope is a mofo. Hope can, again, it can galvanize you. It pulls you in. It gives you something to look forward to. And I'm thinking about, really, honestly, this ain't even about Deion. My concern really is the players. Like, what about the players that transferred from D1 schools, Power 5 schools, to Jackson State? What about the ones who, like Travis Hunter? Like, Travis Hunter could have went anywhere in the country. And I feel like Deion, in his recruiting of Travis Hunter, Deion probably used the whole narrative about HBCUs and building our own, coming back home. And I feel like it's almost hypocritical in the sense of, you sold a dream, and I wasn't there when he was recruiting his players, but I know he used the whole HBCU angle. The whole, let's come back home. You know? And to know that he's leaving HBCUs, leaving an HBCU to go to a Power 5 school, a D1 school, it's very disappointing. I had said, HBCUs need to become the come up. And what I was thinking was, okay, at Penn State University, they have their own creamery where they make ice cream and other stuff. And from my understanding, the athletic department, just the endowment of the school pays for that. You know? And that creamery employs other people in College. Is it College Station, Pennsylvania? Wherever in Pennsylvania, where Penn State is. It employs other people. That money, it reverberates throughout the community. You know? And I feel like this, honestly. Every HBCU in this country should be a Black Wall Street. And by that, I mean, like, let me just give an example. Deion's at Jackson State. Money is flowing from the winds. You get money, TV money, top recruits are coming, you're constantly winning, more money comes in. You can start institutions from that money. You can hire black people. The black community can become self-endowed. That money can bleed into the black community. We can't scream all this, oh, black power, Black Lives Matter, support black business, and we jump ship because we're going to get money somewhere else outside the community. Like, that's the end game. Like, what are we talking about? And by me saying that's the end game, I'm saying the end game should be building black institutions up, building black communities up. But if we're willing to jump ship for a check, like, what are we talking about? Because it's almost like now, like, everything's for sale. My soul's not for sale. A lot of people are for sale. A lot of people, like, you know, their loyalty, their commitment is contingent. It can be bought. It's contingent about, you know, well, who'll be the next bidder. Like, there is no loyalty. Let me rephrase that. People are loyal to money. And, you know, some people I'm really cool with. They're like, no, this is a win. It's good for him. Yeah, you know, University of Colorado, they got a $156 million football endowment. University of Colorado, they have whiteness is a commodity. Being white is a commodity. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? And University of Colorado football ain't been about nothing. Their basketball program ain't been about nothing. Maybe their baseball program is good. Maybe their women's lacrosse team is good or soccer team is good. I don't know. But bottom line is they're privy to that money because it's centered around whiteness. Whiteness is a commodity. But that's a whole nother conversation. The one thing I do like about what Deion did, he did at least create somewhat of an infrastructure. And now you got HBCU combines. But I gotta say big up to Eddie Robinson Jr. at Alabama State. He was right. And I remember this there's a lady from Alcorn, she told me, you know, Maurice, MACK, everybody else sees the hustle that Deion's running, except Jackson State. And I was like, no, I think he'll, you know, I mean, I knew he was going to leave, but I figured, you know, he'll probably at least win an FCS championship or wait till wait till Travis Hunter graduates, wait till his sons graduate, and then he'll jump ship. But by then, he may have won a championship. Not just a SWAC championship. Jackson State has won SWAC championship before he got there. But like an FCS championship. And then he'll move on. And I couldn't be mad at that. Because my thing is, you won a title, you brought attention to HBCUs. But I think, from my understanding, he's going to bring his coaching staff to Colorado. So those are the winners. They're about to cash out. But those kids that put their blood, sweat, and tears into the program, I feel sorry for them. You know, and Deion, he gave this speech about coaches either being terminated or elevated and talked about God. And that, I'm a Christian myself, but I hate people use God as a scapegoat so much. And I'm just over all that. I thought his speech, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe in some roundabout way he's going to give back to HBCUs in another way. I don't know. I know his daughter goes to Jackson State. She plays basketball at Jackson State. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know if his sons are going to transfer. I don't know if Travis Hunter, and by transfer I mean they're going to transfer and go to Colorado. I don't know if Travis Hunter is going to transfer with them and go to Colorado. I don't know. But this is just sad to me. You know, because everybody's saying, you got to survive, you got to make your money. Then okay, then that's what it's all about, money. But again, stop all this black empowerment talk, because we're not about it. We're not about it. We're not. Because you can be bought. You know, you can be bought from your community. I just want to read, I went on an Instagram. You know, I did a little back and forth on IG looking at some people's responses to Deion leaving. This is from Nikki Z5B. it's still a lot of people that don't need it and still use it. Needing I guess this is in response to someone saying that Deion didn't need the swag or something. He created a lot of buzz, Deion. He got top recruits and played against black colleges who didn't have a chance because they don't have the players or resources. I know because my school is beating J-State every year. They're our rival. So that's Alcorn. Let's see. B_Dennis. It's upsetting that you had this campaign about God calling you collect and you answered. And you wanted to change how people view HBCU football and etc. As soon as a white school call you to come coach because they want to stop the advances of HBCU football, you jump. And now God called you to be a black coach because there aren't a lot in Power 5 schools. And you need to provoke change there. Really? I feel sorry for all them students who came there and gave you their all, and people who believed in what you said you wanted to do for HBCUs, and it was to you, but a job interview for the next best thing. Shaking my head. I love Deion. This is from I am Mark Couch. I love Deion, but I hate that so many of these kids transferred and gave up D1 offers to come play for a HBCU. And now he's leaving to go to the very institutions he pried them away from. The spotlight was just being turned on HBCUs. Recognition and acknowledgement was just beginning. This is definitely an abortion and divorce without counseling. If I'm an African-American high-level recruit, I'm not committing to Colorado. Reason being is to avoid the fear of abandonment. I think there's one more that was pretty poignant. Let me find. This is from Shankita. Very disappointed. I understand him elevating his career, but I was sold and believed in the vision of elevating HBCU football to get the resources, visibility, and talent to HBCUs, so these young talented black men can thrive at an HBCU. The thing is, the white people saw the bigger picture and the threat of black talent going to black schools, and what that would do for their programs and funds. 70% of college football players are black. You do the math. Chess, not checkers. I'm highly disappointed. However, wish you the best, Coach Prime. Shankita, well put. Yeah. I don't even know if we want freedom. I think I think a lot of us want money and white approval. No one's willing to sacrifice. No one's willing to try to build an infrastructure that we can pass down to future generations. You know, it's unsettling. I'm disappointed. I'm frustrated. But yeah, Deion Sanders left Jackson State for a white girl. I don't care how you feel about it. It's just the reality of it. I said we need to get into a position, and I think a couple of videos ago I said, yeah, we need to get into a position where the HBCUs are the come up. I said that earlier tonight. But it needs to be a thing where HBCUs are the come up. We foment an economic base, a power base amongst each other. But we want that white approval, man. Are we chasing the bag? And my thing is, not even going to go there and frustrated. I don't want to say something that I may regret. Some of y'all, the Black Lives Matters pins, the red, black, and green flags, the I am swag, all that. No, just shut up. Shut up. And that's to the people who are saying, yeah, he needs to do this. This was great. You know, and who knows, maybe in some roundabout way, I don't know. He said, I mean, somebody had a joke. They were like, he said that God called him to come to Jackson, but Colorado FaceTimed him. But again, I'm not condemning Deion. I'm not mad at Deion. Again, we need to get off this black messiah thing. We need to stop becoming a messiah prone people and create an infrastructure, economic base, power base. Dr. Claude Anderson has been saying this forever. Dr. Amos Wilson said it forever. R.I.P. Dr. Amos Wilson. I don't I don't know if we're willfully ignorant or we just don't know or we just don't care as a people. Much success to Deion, and even more importantly more than him, much success to all his players at Jackson State. God bless them. Let them get in the right situations to flourish. God bless HBCUs. But again, Eddie Robinson Jr. was right. All y'all that were hating on him and yada yada yada. He's just hating on Deion. No, Eddie Robinson Jr. was right. And just the way it looks, maybe there's some greater premise being played right here. Maybe we'll see it years later. I don't know. But just right now, this ain't a good look, man. But salute to Eddie George. Eddie George is coaching at Tennessee State. Support Eddie George. Support the Tennessee State football program. HBCUs need to be the come up. And I know somebody had said to me, well, Maurice, you went to Tougaloo College, but you graduated from Georgia State. So I'm a hypocrite. That's what I was told. And I guess my thing is I was a student. I wasn't selling a dream of solidarity and uplift. I was a student. I couldn't afford to go to a small private HBCU that was expensive. And if I can't even afford to go to the school, I can't go to the school. So I got to go somewhere else. Georgia State was I could get in-state tuition and it was least expensive. It was the least expensive. And if you feel like I am a hypocrite for doing that, I mean, it is what it is. I don't feel like I am. Because I very much